Hello, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever part of the day. So, today I just have 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, I'll try to revise whatever we learned today in the school. So, the thing which we learned in the school was square and square roots. So, we are going to implement square and square roots in JavaScript. So, we are going to make JavaScript calculator which will calculate square and square root for us, and it will make lives easy for me as well as you. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so what I have done until now is just made a folder as square root and made an index.html file inside that. So first of all, let us get the emet abbreviation, which is this, and in place of document I would write SQUARE exclamation mark. Alright, so now the first thing which we want is to get the input up from the user, that what number does he wants the square of. So we can just write here number colon input colon number. So we need a number input. I don't need any name for that because I'm not storing it in a database. And let us give an ID of number, and then I need a button with an ID of gen, let us say this would be the square, so gen square, and I'll get right here get SQU square, gets gens, not gen square, get square. And now I'll duplicate it, and ID gen square root, so get square root. Alright, and just a place wherein we can write our answer. So now, and give that place an ID of ANS. We'll get all of those three things in our HTML, in our JavaScript. So we can just write a script, no src, just script, and in there I can just write a const number equal to document dot get element by ID, and the ID is number. Number. And then the two more things are gen square. We need to get that by document.getElement by ID, gen square, and then gen square root. I'll just copy that to save time, and gen square root. Now finally we need that answer. So const ans equal to document.getElement by ID, document.getElement by ID ans, right? So ans. So now what we want is gen square dot add event listener of a click. So listen for a click event there, and then run an arrow function. What we want to run after it is being clicked? We want to run. We want the ANS. The inner text for answer should be answer dot inner text equals to, it should be number dot value, start the number dot value, so number dot value. So now if I click this button gen square, the text inside this would be the square of the number there. So now gen square root dot add event listener, what, click again, so CLICK, and just run another arrow function. I love writing arrow functions because they are so comfortable to write. It is fun to write them, but no problem now. No other talks than this now. So dot inner text would be equal to math, because this is math subject, so the equations of maths are saved in JavaScript in this math object. So math dot sq sqrt. Now what is this sqrt? It's just a function which will return you the value of the number, the square root of the number which you pass in the parameter. So we can write the number dot value, the number dot value. Done. Now we are done with our program. So now the time is over. I'll open it with live server. So just click here, go live, and it will open it with live server. So now let us say our number is something like 10. If I get the square, it is 100. So that is right. So if our number is 100 itself, and if I get the square root, it is 10. This is all right. This is perfect. So this is what we wanted. If I just write there 16, get the square root, is 256. If I write there 256 and get the square root, it is 16. Yes, it is all perfectly right. So this is exactly what we wanted. This is the exact thing which we wanted, but in a both prettier format, not like this, just a button, a simple thing. So I'll format it properly using CSS, put this JavaScript code in another file, and then upload it on my GitHub so that you see it. So hope you enjoyed this video, which had some I don't know where this idea came from, but it was a good idea that make something under 5 minutes. So hope you like this video. If you want more videos like this, just press the like button and I'll make it. So thank you for watching.